What wouldn't you do? Were you trying to get the July 20th fight when Mike and Jake didn't happen? Were you interested in that one?
No. Uh like I said, the offer is always up there if Jake Paul want to scrap with me. I do not think that he's that good of a boxer, but he was getting ready to go against Uncle Mike, and I wish Uncle Mike does a speedy recovery. But I'm never ever going to say or even feel that Jake Paul can beat me in a boxing match because he can't. And any man who has a problem with that, they need to understand that they can't whoop my ass either.
How do you feel when hopefully we get to see that fight because the fans want to see it? Do you think we see vintage Mike Tyson when they get in there and he puts Jake to sleep?
I have no idea. I have yet to see anybody beat Father Time. And that's not saying that Jake Paul is like, I think Jake Paul like knows how to entertain the fans. I give him a lot of respect for that. He makes the fights that people want to see and that grabs the attention of the casual fans and the boxing fans. So with that being said, of course I would love for Uncle Mike Tyson to go in there and knock him out. Duh. But I think that Uncle Mike is almost 60 now. And I know he has that killer mentality. Whenever I see him, I just feel it on him. Like he's still like a big puncher, a great fighter. So I'm just gonna enjoy the fight and pray that Mike Tyson comes out okay, healthy, and continue being the legend that he is.
What advice would you give to Savannah before she gets in there for the first time?
I told her, sprawl and brawl, baby girl, sprawl and brawl.
When
That's all
I
you got.
talk when I talked to her, she said the goal is to see you two see each other at some point. Is that still is that a plan from your side as well?
That's her plan. I already beat her in boxing. We wanted to rematch her in boxing. That's what was supposed to happen. We fight in boxing in the UK. When I win, we fight in the USA for the rematch, and that didn't happen. And now she's saying she's coming to the PFL just to fight against me when we could have been fought again in boxing. So um, I can, I think Savannah is like still kind of living in the loss, in front of her hometown of 20,000 people. And I moved on from it, honestly. I moved on from it, but if she wants to fight again, it doesn't matter if it's MMA or boxing, basketball, track. I'm gonna win.
How difficult is it to training for both? Because training MMA and then you also just announced another boxing fight. You seem like you're used to it by now, though.
Well, it's a weird balance to have, but I just know that when I go to a camp for MMA, I'm spending months and months on the ground, months and months just preparing and fixing my weaknesses. And I love the challenge of it. Like my overall goal is just not to fight against Savannah in MMA. Like my overall goal is I want to one day fight to be PFL world champion. Fight in a tournament and just fight through it and be one of the women standing at the last two girls fighting for the $1,000,000. That's my overall dream with MMA. I can't think as small as just, oh, I just want to fight against Savannah. It's not. That's just too small of a goal. I've already beat her.
And the opportunity, we've seen Holly Holm be a champ in both sports, but not at the same time. That seems like that would be
Yeah,
something pretty remarkable to be able to hold titles in both.
absolutely. That's the goal. That's the goal.
If you aren't doing GOAT things enough, you're doing GOAT things for sure when you're going up to fight for the heavyweight championship. How did that come about? How excited are you for July 27th?
Whoever would have thought I'd be going to heavyweight? It's so funny, man. It's just so funny. But just chasing greatness, going up to two weight divisions when I know a lot of girls talk crap to me like, oh, you want us to come up and we're smaller, but it's like now I'm going up and I'm smaller just to show like the integrity I have for the sport and the respect. I think it's going to be a tough challenge. I'm fighting against Vanessa Jonas. She's a heavyweight champion, and she's not going to come and lay down. She's very sturdy. She's big, and I mean, her beating me would be like life changing for her. But when I beat her, I'll be a fourth time division world champion. So we both have a lot on the line.